Have recent developments in Israel signaled the prophetic end times? A question that's been echoing around the world, spurred by fascinating events unfolding in the heart of the Middle East. Israel, a nation of profound significance to the world's three major monotheistic religions: Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. This is where sacred sites like the Temple Mount in Jerusalem stand, deeply ingrained in the spiritual consciousness of billions. The conversations, debates, and controversies surrounding the potential reconstruction of Solomon's temple, known as the Third Temple, have reached a fever pitch. This isn't just about reconstructing an ancient edifice, it's about the symbol of religious, cultural, and historical identity deeply embedded in the scriptures of these faiths. It's about the complexities of faith and politics, intertwined in a delicate dance that's been going on for millennia. But what exactly are these developments, and what might they signify in the grand scheme of religious prophecy and global geopolitics? Let's delve into these developments and their significance. A key development is the intensified discussion around rebuilding Solomon's temple on the Temple Mount. This crucial topic is shrouded in layers of religious and political complexities. The Temple Mount, a site of immense significance to Christians, Muslims, and Jews, once housed two magnificent temples. The first temple, also known as Solomon's Temple, was a grand edifice of the ancient world. However, it fell to the onslaught of the Babylonians around 6 centuries before the Common Era. Years later, the Second Temple rose from the ashes of the first, only to be razed by the Romans in the 1st century CE. Now the idea of constructing a third temple is gaining momentum. But this proposition isn't without its challenges. The Temple Mount currently hosts the Al-Aqsa Mosque and the Dome of the Rock, two of Islam's most revered sites. The potential construction of a third temple at this location is fraught with religious sensitivities and geopolitical implications. The intricacies of this issue are further complicated by the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The Temple Mount, or Haram al-Sharif as it is known in Arabic, is a significant flashpoint in the fraught relations between these two nations. Any move towards the construction of a third temple could potentially inflame tensions and lead to escalated conflict. Moreover, the third temple's construction isn't merely a matter of brick and mortar, it represents the fulfillment of biblical prophecies and the ushering in of messianic times for some religious groups. This spiritual significance adds another layer of complexity to the issue. Despite these challenges, preparations for the third temple's potential construction are underway. These efforts reflect a blend of ancient religious practices and modern technological advancements, a compelling testament to humanity's quest to reconcile faith and progress. However, the Third Temple's potential construction remains a contentious issue, with profound implications for religious harmony, regional stability, and global peace. It is a topic that warrants careful consideration and respectful dialogue among all involved parties. This controversial plan has reignited debates and spurred preparations for its potential reconstruction. Recent archaeological discoveries in the search for a red heifer have added fuel to the fire. In this ever-evolving narrative, the discovery of a mikveh, a Jewish ritual bath by archaeologist Robert Hamilton, has stirred the pot. Unearthed beneath the Al-Aqsa Mosque, this ancient artifact has reignited debates about the original location of Solomon's temple. With layers of history buried beneath the city's surface, these archaeological findings are like puzzle pieces, slowly unveiling the picture of Jerusalem's past. But the intrigue doesn't stop here. A central element of the preparations for the Third Temple is the search for a red heifer, a creature of biblical significance. According to ancient practices, the ashes of a red heifer are required for the purification rituals preceding the construction of the temple. This isn't just any red cow, though. The heifer must be entirely red without any white or black hairs. And it must never have been used for labor. In a blend of old and new, ancient religious beliefs are meeting modern scientific approaches. Today's efforts to find or breed the perfect red heifer involve geneticists and cattle breeders, combining advanced genetic technologies with traditional farming. It's a testament to the lengths that believers are willing to go to fulfill religious prophecies. Yet these actions are not without controversy. Critics argue that such efforts could spark tensions in an already volatile region. The potential reconstruction of the Third Temple on the contested Temple Mount site is a matter of intense debate, and the search for a red heifer is seen by some as a step towards this contentious goal. These efforts are not without controversy, and they highlight the fusion of faith, history, and survival. The quest for the red heifer and the archaeological findings are but pieces of a larger puzzle. one that encompasses the complexities of religious prophecies, historical truths, and the enduring human spirit. These developments are set against a backdrop of prophecies and historical feats. When we delve into the ocean of prophecies, one cannot overlook the narrative surrounding the Antichrist. In religious lore, the Antichrist is a figure of deception, promising peace but harboring chaos. He is prophesied to emerge in the end times, leading the world astray before the final showdown of good and evil. Simultaneously, these prophecies intertwine with historical feats that have echoed through the ages. The Pool of Siloam is one such marvel. This ancient water reservoir, mentioned in the Gospel of John, has been a symbol of spiritual cleansing and healing for centuries. Today it stands as a testament to Jerusalem's rich historical tapestry, bridging the past with the present, the mundane with the divine. This fusion of faith, history, and survival is a fascinating aspect of human experience. It manifests in our collective memory, shaping our view of the world and our place within it. It's a story of survival, of civilizations rising and falling, of faiths born, tested, and enduring. It's a story of humanity's unending quest to understand the world, to find meaning in the chaos, to seek solace in belief. Within this context, the concept of Armageddon takes on a deeper meaning. Often depicted as a cataclysmic physical battle marking the end of times, it can also be seen as a spiritual and ethical struggle. It's a battle within ourselves, between the forces of good and evil, between hope and despair, between faith and doubt. In the shadow of these prophecies and historical feats, the discussions around the Third Temple and the search for a red heifer take on a new dimension. They become part of a larger narrative, a grand tapestry woven with threads of faith, history, and prophecy. And so we find ourselves at the crossroads of history, prophecy, and faith, immersed in a story that transcends time, a story that is as old as civilization itself and yet still unfolding. The concept of Armageddon is being explored not just as a physical battle but as a spiritual and ethical struggle. In the midst of these developments and prophecies, humanity is on a quest for understanding and peace. This quest is not a new journey, but one that has spanned the course of our existence. It's a journey that has seen us grapple with the mysteries of our world, seeking answers in the stars, in the earth beneath our feet, and in the sacred texts of our varied faiths. In the heart of Jerusalem, at the crossroads of three of the world's major religions, these questions are not just philosophical musings. They are urgent, they are real, and they are deeply entrenched in the struggle for survival. The Third Temple, a symbol of faith for many, stands as a testament to this enduring quest. Its potential reconstruction ignites debates, not only about its historical location, but also about the balance of faith, history, and the political complexities of our time. The search for understanding is reflected in the meticulous preparations for its potential rebirth, from the archaeological efforts to locate its original footprint, to the breeding of a red heifer for purification rituals. These actions are not just about adhering to ancient practices, but are also about bridging the gap between the past and the present, between tradition and technology. The prophecies, too, play a role in this narrative. They represent humanity's yearning for a future that is better, that is peaceful, that is just. The concept of Armageddon, often seen as a harbinger of doom, is also a call for introspection. It challenges us to look within, to question our actions and their impact on the world around us. Yet amid the conflicts and complexities, there is an underlying thread of hope. Hope that understanding can foster dialogue, that dialogue can diffuse tension, and that peace, however elusive, is attainable. As we continue to watch these developments unfold, we are reminded of the fusion of faith, history, and survival. This is our shared narrative, a testament to our ability to endure, to adapt, and to strive for a world that is not only surviving, but thriving. In summary, recent developments in Israel have sparked global attention and questions about prophetic end times. In the heart of this intrigue lies the idea of rebuilding Solomon's temple, a notion steeped in deep religious and political complexities. Archaeological discoveries have reignited debates on the temple's historical location, while the search for a red heifer, crucial for ancient purification rituals, continues to blend past practices with modern science. The backdrop to these efforts is a tapestry of prophecies and historical feats, illuminating the enduring fusion of faith, history, and survival. The concept of Armageddon is viewed not merely as a physical battle but a spiritual and ethical struggle reflecting humanity's ongoing quest for understanding and peace amid conflict. As we continue to watch these developments, we are reminded of the fascinating and complex interplay of faith, history, and survival in our world today. This narrative is not just about Israel, but about all of us as we navigate our shared history and future.